Hey, how's it going, boys? In this video, I'll be talking about episode
4
of Jujutsu Kaisen, especially why it's so freaking good. Now, a bit of background. About a week ago, I started watching the new JJK season. Watched the movie, and as a guy who doesn't read the manga, it's pretty cool. Fast forward a couple of weeks, and season 3 came out. Didn't think much of it. Basically, I only had one expectation going into the show, which was seeing Hikari on my phone screen. So imagine the shock on my face when I watched the 5th episode. Because what the fuck? Why is it so good? So for those who haven't watched, spoiler warning right here. The episode starts just fine. We see Maki walking into the clan, and we see him meeting Naoya, casually just freaking chilling and doing a little sexual harassment. That's pretty cool. She then goes to the weapon vault thingy, and then suddenly her mom screamed at her to go back. That's still fine, I guess. And then oh, who's that? I don't know who that is. I don't read the manga. Ah, that's her father. It's pretty nice. Okay. Now, for you JJK diehard fans, you probably expected this episode to be action-filled because it's basically the point where Maki gets an astronomical dose of Trenbolone and goes on to fucking massacre one of the top 3 clans in JJK. I actually don't know who the top 3 clans of JJK is. I just fucking looked it up. You know, at first glance, this episode seems to be the most cinematic JJK has ever been, and I was like, that's pretty cool. I mean, really gives a different viewing experience. Kind of different than the first and the second seasons, which is really nice. It's a breath of fresh air. And then on one point of the episode, I was like, is that Toji? I mean, is Maki supposed to be the new fucking Toji? But then the real Toji appeared. So I was like, shit, my bad. So yeah, this is by far the best episode in JJK so far, personally. Maybe because I really wasn't expecting much before I came in watching it. So when I saw how good it is, I immediately fell in love with it because of that gap. My favorite part of the episode was where Maki counted the frames per second on Naoya's technique, kind of like the Fraps counter, which is pretty funny. I also like the fisting scene. Pause. You know, the fisting scene where Jinichi was so nonchalant and he thought he was gonna do he was like gonna end it all, and then he fucking jumped 1,000 punches into Maki, and then we'll see how that ends up. Pretty cool. For reference, this episode is rated a 9.8 on IMDb, replacing the Thunderclap Part 2 episode where Sukuna fought Mahoraga, which was rated a 9.7. There seems to be talks in the internet saying that Japanese people actually rated the show lower than the Western audience, which was actually interesting. Like you could probably tell like a few cultural differences to perceiving an episode, but it turns out to be fake. So well, that's that. Touching back on the Sukuna fight, I didn't particularly like or dislike the Sukuna fight. I kind of find it cool, but it's just too fast for me. It's too fast to even register in my small head. And this new one though, this Maki fight, it feels different. First of all, the tone shift of the show really made this fight seem stylish and grander. It kind of felt like there are high stakes now, maybe due to the fact that this new season takes a different approach from the shots, direction, and basically the overall aesthetic. It's like the style of JJK has substance now, and it's, I wouldn't say lacking in the past few seasons, but it definitely feels different. I think you guys can tell. Like, moreover, the animation is much more brighter than the Sukuna fight, which kind of makes it more livelier and easier to keep up, so that's a plus. Like in the Sukuna fight, I can't really tell what's happening. They have like these weird ass frames, like even one that has like blobs of paint in it, which is pretty cool for an artistic choice. But during my watch in the cinema, I thought I was gonna have a seizure because of all the fucking moving pieces. But in this one though, in the Maki fight, I can definitely see what's going on, so it's pretty good. I also think that what made me particularly like this episode was the music choice. Before the big fight happens with the Hei of the Zenin clan, there's like this marching band western type beat that kind of hypes you up for it. And when the fight happens, this music really complements the absurdity and magnitude of like the whole fight. Like when the fucking hand clapped Maki, there's like this cool harmonica tune. Like it was just so fucking cool, man. Like it makes me shiver my timbers. Is that what you Americans say? And holy shit, was Naoya the biggest fucking fuck bag. But damn, his presence and the animation style of his technique is just so good. From what I've heard, they reimagined this from like the second season with Nobito's technique, which I think the new one is leagues better. But then again, artistic choice, at least in my opinion. And boy, when the fucking guy gets slammed to the ground, god damn, really was a cherry on top, man. But yeah, it was a 9.5 out of 10 for me. This episode, it's peak cinema. Only thing missing is Mugen from Samurai Champloo appearing and giving a cameo. Sorry I'm quite a bit late to the scene. Just watched it a week ago. Subscribe. And yes, I watched the latest episode of JJK where they showed Hakari. It was pretty cool. Let me know if you want a video about that. Peace out, boys. Bye-bye.